Oh man, what do I say? That isn't gonna sound bad. Another day in the climb shop. We're trying to get some Dunlop tires on the... Are these Dunlops? Yeah. We're trying to get some Dunlop tires on the adventure bikes. We're gonna test them out before we do anything big with them. And they look sick, by the way. But we got a tire changing machine there. And I don't know if we can show it, but we got a hard parts development team working over there with other stuff watching it. And then we got the big ass air compressor that is taking a lot of juice and it's tripping the breaker. So we run it, fill it part way, it trips the breaker. We take a break, do something else, run it again, get some more air, trip the breaker, and we're trying to get enough air pressure to clamp the rim to spoon the tire off the bead. So it's been 2.5 hours since we got here and this is our condition. Status is not great, but we're inching forward, inching.
Lucas is using the tire change machine for the first time ever, I think.
This particular one, shout out to ADV Moto and PBC Auto, where I worked as a young lad and did car tires in the summer to make enough money not to die. Putting on this new Dunlop Trail Max Raid. There's the Mission over there, actually. New tire. Looks kind of cool, but here's what I noticed. Somebody had covered these spoke nipples with electrical tape, and they're wearing through, and that's actually pretty sharp right there. And what it's doing, where's this? Here it is. It's tearing up little holes. There's a mark somewhere else. There's a couple other marks. Maybe right there. Oh, right there. There's a couple other marks in there, and it's tearing it up, so I'm really glad that we're doing this, because that would have been super obnoxious. First of all, to have to replace the tube, which I'm sure is going to happen a lot, but also to pull it apart and discover this is what's causing that problem, and then not to have enough tape to cover it. So we're doing it now. Okay, welcome to Cusco, where I feel very self-conscious to be talking to the camera selfie style like this, because it's loaded with tourists, and talking to selfie camera like this makes me feel even more like a gringo tourist than I already am. But anyways, I've actually been dealing with some gut problems, some like minor food poisoning for the last 3 days, so I haven't done anything meaningful at all. But there's a lot of cool stuff to see around here, but haven't seen any of it yet. No Machu Picchu, no... Man, I'm so self-conscious about doing it. The Machu Picchu is nearby. Well, it's actually a huge hassle to get there. Stay tuned on that. There's little ruins around town to check out. But really, we're just trying to rest here for a couple days. We've been on the move since Lima now for a while, and it's not a bad place to rest and chill out, despite it being high elevation. And the air's thin, so it's like not really restful until you get acclimated. Tolga, why do you want to go to Machu Picchu?
Right now.
Yeah, why not?
Why I want to go?
Why don't you want to go now? Let's go.
I went there before.
No, you didn't. Where's the footage? Prove it.
It's just crowded with tourists.
So that's why you don't want to go?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to really discover it, you know? It's just these selfie-taking, phone, pole, stick kind of people, and that will frustrate me. So, is it like that right now?
Yeah, I mean, that's what the YouTube videos say. And like all the train station crowds. Dude, we can just watch these YouTube videos. I don't need to go there.
Oh, I know, but you should have done the hike.
Yeah, that was my current digestive state.
Isn't it interesting?
I ate one of those. Sure.
It's a llama or an alpaca?
It's alpaca.
Dude, we don't need to go there. We can just watch videos.
You have to. It's funny, there's no garbage around there.
The only place without garbage?
I think so.
Crazy fast, up to months.
Well, we're leaving tomorrow, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
We can just go really fast through Bolivia to enter Chile, like set up for December 9th, right? But now we can go faster and be there earlier to be more flexible about shooting in Chile, northern Chile, and some parts of Ruta Coherenta. So regarding this, how early you will be able to send the bike up to Calama. So now the question is, how can we arrange the pickup of the bike from here, from Cusco? Perfect. Okay, talk to you soon. So we're in Cusco. We were supposed to meet our founder, Justin Summers, in Chile, but he cannot make it due to some health, family things that he needs to take care of, so it's fine. And Kadir, our photographer, has a 310 GS we rented from Lima. But in order to cross into Bolivia and Chile with that bike, he needs some special paperwork. We were told that was going to be easy to get that paperwork back in Lima when we rented the bikes, so we contacted them a few days ago about getting this paperwork done, but now it seems it's going to take longer than anticipated. So, but we need to go because we're on really limited amount of time. So now get the 310 GS back to Lima. Kadir flies to Calama and meets us there so we can ride all together and shoot more content along the way down to Santiago. So that's the plan, but we're trying to arrange all these complicated schedules work for everyone involved. So that's what's happening.
Now that I've spent the last 4 days on the toilet, we are leaving Cusco. Gonna head south towards Bolivia, but I need to see if I can get a visa somewhere on the way because it seems, at least people online say you might get hassled at the border. If you're an American citizen going into Bolivia, it's gonna be harder to get all the paperwork at the border, so better do it before. So we gotta make a good stop along the way. Today behind the camera, bye. I'll see you in Chile, I guess. By Cusco and all the tourists. It's really kind of strange to actually be in a touristy town because most of the places we've been have been completely not touristy. So to see any other gringos around is kind of weird actually. ¿Y otro tag?
Tiene dos.
Ok, gracias. We got that on camera.
¿Eso es gasolina o qué se está chorreando?
Just this?
Oh, I got it on camera.
Good.
Dang.
I mean, it's just a turn signal.
Just turn signal? Okay.
It's fine.
Alright.
Velocidad, pocho, me agarras, yo estoy bien, por acá te, aquel es el camino.
You could slow down.
Si hubieras venido fuerte, pocho, me hubieras asolado todo.
My turn signal.
Guy's complaining about the damage to his car, and Tolga's like, well, my bike's damaged too, so what do you want? Alright, nobody's hurt. Slow enough speed anyways, plus his car's already damaged from other That is a very common scenario you hear about in Peru. In fact, multiple people who've ridden around here and who live here actually warned us specifically about that situation. So I guess we got lucky. That was a slow speed. How about that? Whoa! Good thing it was slow.
Well, I broke, like,
I know, I saw it. You can see the skid mark.
I start braking the moment I see him.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize that was like there was a road coming from that way, you know?
Yeah.
This tires are slippery also.
I think this surface is weird too.
Look.
I know. I already slid my rear, but it wasn't sliding on asphalt.
Yeah?
This concrete seems pretty slippery. Yeah.
Peru. I mean, it could have been worse. It just kind of tipped him, you know, like...
Yeah, it was pretty minor.
Not like... Imagine going full on.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably fly over his car.
Yeah, you would dent your wheel or bent your forks or something if it was a big enough hit.
Yeah, I was like, what was I thinking? I thought it's just like one-way road, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no cars supposed to come from there or something. I mean, good that he didn't make a big fuss.
Yeah, his car was already damaged from other I was looking at his car, he already had other dents and so it's just a little bit of rubber and his license plate was bent. It's all pretty minor, but got it all on GoPro.
What's up, guys? I'm Dylan. I live in Bend, Oregon. This is Patrick. He does as well. We're here in Puno, Peru at the Bolivian consulate trying to get our Bolivian tourist visa settled. And we need itinerary for every night we're going to be in Bolivia, the booking for the hotels, bank statements showing we have enough money to get in and out of the country. I still don't think I have enough. So here we are. We're 55 minutes in. We'll see how it goes. So we left Bend July 10th for Dead Horse, Alaska. We made it to Dead Horse and back to Bend in about 30 days. And it's the end of November now. So this is 5 months on the road and plan maybe another month or two to Ushuaia, Argentina. We were just riding dirt, like huge, I don't know, 1,000-foot drop-offs on dirt roads. You know, there's that death road in Bolivia. This was just as epic, you know?
So how many of those death roads did you ride, and how overrated do you think they are?
Well, we're gonna go do the one in Bolivia if we get in.
Yeah.
I can't see it topping this. There was waterfalls, and we're riding along the river, and caves we're going through. And
That's it.
15,500 was the highest we got.
Wow.
My bike felt like a moped. Yeah. Second gear, I'm like,
Yeah.
so I think I've probably been thinking of this trip for 10 years, and every year we did a little bit bigger, California, all the way to San Diego, Yellowstone, and this always felt intimidating with border crossings, you know, Spanish, countries you're not familiar with, but after I've been down here 5 months, I haven't felt in danger once. It's been nothing but pleasant, maybe once, but if you're thinking of doing this, go for it. You'll make it work. You don't need to plan, you just need to decide to go. So it's been an absolute treat.
Cool, man. Well, good luck. Yeah, dude. Yeah, those buses are freaking. Man, they were super helpful. Dylan was super helpful actually helping me navigate that paperwork because it's not clear unless like you know someone who's done it before, which it sounds like he did. And he could then tell me like, well, you got to have your itinerary, where are you going, do this, do that, find some hotels with free refundable bookings, like book those just so they have something. So that was really nice, really helpful. I'm on my way to the bank, get money, or actually no, I'm on my way to the bank to pay and then come back to the consulate, prove that I've paid, and then they should give me my visa after that. But it's a bit of a process, but so far it's been smooth. It just takes time. Not sure what's going on over there. Some kind of protest. And actually, they did have some somewhat violent protests a little while ago, not long before we got to Peru. And we saw a bunch of burnt out toll booths in this whole region, like around Cusco also. Should be some footage of that to roll right now if we didn't already see it earlier. But yeah, toll booths like busted down, broken down, burnt out. So you can imagine what went on there. Okay, I think we're good. I believe we're good. Okay, my visa's sorted, but now it's 12:30, so we just ate lunch. And it's 5 hours according to Google Maps to La Paz, but you gotta count a couple hours for border crossing hassles. So it's gonna be a long day, I think, because we're not really leaving till now, 12:30. And Tolga's probably gonna get through the border super quick and easy. Me, probably not so much. Hopefully there's no issues with any camera gear or anything. And we have to do all the paperwork for the bikes too, so it's not just a matter of like getting our passports through, it's also a matter of getting all the bike paperwork done. And sometimes they have to inspect it and check the VIN and check all kinds of stuff. So anyways, fingers crossed for a smooth crossing into Bolivia. Approaching the Peruvian exit side. Tolga chose a pretty small crossing so that we hopefully don't have to hassle with waiting in a bunch of lines. Is this our guy? So hopefully it's chill and easy. ¿Y necesito aduana por mi moto en Perú o no? En Bolivia o aquí. Okay, gracias. That's easy. Then we have to go to the aduana.
This is very old, bro. Okay, gracias.
Empezando a llover.
The import control office is a truck.
Miren, está bien la placa.
¿También? ¿Puedes sellar migración y salida? ¿Pasaporte?
Now now us and the bikes are out of Peru, but now we need to go into Bolivia, which is where we're expecting some challenges for me. It's the gringo convenience tax that you have to pay. It's not really more money, I don't think. Well, I guess the visa costs money, but it just takes your time and your patience. Okay, goodbye Peru, and welcome to Bolivia. Bike might be in the way of this gate. 2:49, the timer officially starts for Tolga's border crossing. I missed it because he came out so fast and walked over to the other building. 2 minutes.
Just need to check my name number.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty fast.
Okay, 14 minutes, 15 maybe, including waiting for another car.
But I think she's doing other people's paper also.
Oh, okay. 3:10, 6 minutes. Not bad. Didn't get grilled with any questions. The guy just looked up some stuff on the computer, and now we just have to get my bike through. Tolga's bike, I think he's good. Ok, muchas gracias.
Estamos bien entonces.
¿Ya está listo para pasar?
Okay, we're in Bolivia, officially, pretty painlessly. So let's go, let's see what's here. Feels like we've been in Peru for forever, so it almost doesn't feel real, like we're moving into a new country. I mean, you cross an imaginary line, but still, it's different. All right, we can officially say welcome to Bolivia. Recording because I thought there was a sign for a military checkpoint. Oh, we're taking a ferry.
Buenas. Que llegue movilidad. Cachito, por favor.
¿Movilidad?
Auto. O, ¿cómo se dice? Car.
Ah,
Car. Tú.
sí. ¿Cuánto?
20 es cada moto.
Para dos.
No, one.
20?
Ah.
Okay.
Cachito, por favor.
I think it's 20 for each.
Alright, we could fit on there. Tolga! That's one on each side. This needs to be in gear, huh? Nice. Good job, Bolivia. Motorcycles are free. That's what we like right there. we go. Diesel gas here. What the hell is that? Wow. That is insane, and it is so bright. Is this storm coming?
Yeah.
Okay, the storm is here.